Hello and welcome to Studio 415. On today's show, you'll hear why new houses are being built so quickly in NACS and how it will affect the district. You'll see a preview of the spring play and its unique storyline, and you'll see the next Charger Challenge as we draw closer to the season finale. All of that and more coming up next.
The world of acting is totally different than so many things. There's so many factors that have to come alive.
Each of them have 3 clues. The first one is pretty easy because it is the name and the color of the car.
The 80s had the best music, it had the best movies, it had the best fashion.
Welcome to Studio 415. I'm JP Sasantio. Northwest Allen County Schools has become a district that people want to live in. To accommodate this desire, home builders are building new subdivisions at a high rate. Studio 415 reporter Michael Kane has the story.
Coves at Copper Creek, Aslan Passage, Milagro, and more are the most recently developed neighborhoods in the NACS area. Being constructed by Bob Busher Homes, these houses offer an open space and modern style. With the newer additions to the NACS district, such as expansions to Carroll facilities or the new elementary school Aspen Meadow, there is no question that the Northwest Allen County student population is growing substantially. According to a statement by NACS Chief Communications Officer Lizette Downey, we at NACS constantly assess our building capacity and look at trends based on incoming kindergartners. That helps us anticipate the shifts in class sizes across the district so we can plan for changes in staffing needs. Along with some of the latest assessments, NACS anticipates consideration for another middle school sometime between 2022 and 2024. Despite this, the school district has no authority over residential development. Instead, that goes to the city, county, and construction companies such as Bob Busher Homes.
The 2 high growth areas in Fort Wayne are the north and the southwest. The southwest had its biggest growth in probably the 80s and 90s. And now the Northwest is having its big growth probably in the last 20 years.
President and owner Bob Busher states that they simply build where people want to live. Northwest Allen County's growth can be attributed to factors such as accessibility to major facilities such as Parkview and DuPont Hospital. However, it's not always that simple with the process of where subdivisions are built.
Typically, a developer proposes a project. It has to be engineered and approved by the Planning Commission, and then dirt work and streets have to be put in. So all that infrastructure is done first, and then the builders come in and build the sites.
So with all the planning, it is quite often that it would take about 2 years before you can see any dirt and street work done. Bob Busher also believes that styles of homes have changed over the years.
In the last 20 years, the concept has been very open, very airy, so that people can be in the kitchen, in the family room, in the dining space all at one time.
With the ever-changing landscape, craftsman and contemporary homes have been the current style and are taking over the look of these brand new neighborhoods. With higher-income families being the target demographic, builders are crafting the new foundation for the next generation of NACS. With the creation of these new subdivisions and the development of Aspen Meadow Elementary School, a demographic study shows that 8,450 students will be coming to the NACS district in 2028. For Studio 415, I'm Michael Kane.
After a COVID-related cancellation last year, the spring play will make its return this semester. Studio 415 reporter Evan Bushman has the story.
Thank you, JP. With the spring play being the final production of the year, I spoke with theater participants about the play and what opportunities exist in the future.
Carroll High School's spring play is a performance of A.R. Gurney's Dining Room, a satirical commentary on mid-century American family life. With only one set, a dining room, the story relies on the performance of the actors, who play multiple roles as the plot progresses. Senior and student actor Bridget Baines says that the play continues to evolve from scene to scene.
You're constantly changing. So I have 4 characters, and each one is very, very different. The time change, it's not even the same year half the time.
Despite its current progress, the play has encountered a handful of COVID-related setbacks. The dining room was intended to be performed last spring, but the closing of Carroll for the remainder of the 2020 spring semester forced the performance to be postponed. However, theater director Steve Pearson took this as an opportunity to expand upon the play's meaning.
I reimagined the dining room, and I thought of all the families who for a calendar year have been stuck together. Now the play is a lot more secretive and personal, And I was interested more in about, when you're confined to this space, like what secrets come out? How do all of a sudden relationships between sons and daughters and fathers and sisters and neighbors, now what happens at the dining room table?
The spring play is set to be performed from the 22nd to the 24th here in the large auditorium. Although the cast is already set in stone for this production, anyone who wants to participate in future productions, next year's fall play can be the perfect opportunity to enter the theater program.
With seniors leaving, new actors are needed for next year's performances. Previous acting experience is not required to try out, and first-time actors often make the cut. Current cast member Theo Comler says that anyone who is interested in trying out will not regret the opportunity.
I think it's a really valuable experience for making new friends and trying new things. I've never had the same experience doing a play, so I really like it. I would say if you want to do it, do it. It's worth it.
And for Studio 415, I'm Evan Bushman.
Take a trip back to the past with this 80s theme ice cream shop. Originally just an ice cream truck, Rusty's Ice Cream has recently opened up with its first physical location. Studio 415 reporter Robert Shear has the scoop.
Welcome to the 80s. Rusty's Ice Cream Shop finally opened up its first brick and mortar building as of March 26, 2021. Previously, only using his ice cream truck, Rusty and his righteous flavors of ice cream now reside in the Swan Plaza. Shop owner Rusty Ammerman is trying to use the art of performance to create a unique experience for his customers.
Well, for the past 38 years, I've been a traveling comedy magician, but I decided to take all of that I've learned on the road, bring all that entertainment, that performance level, to an ice cream shop.
Now as a physical location, this ice cream shop continues to serve these 80s themed flavors such as Ghostbusters, Chocolate Chunk Truffle Shuffle, and Homer's Cookie Dough, along with its new 80s themed atmosphere. Rusty chose this theme because of his love for the decade.
Well, I'm a child of the 80s. I graduated in the mid-80s, and so to me, the 80s had the best music, it had the best movies, it had the best fashion, it had okay television, but it had great music, great fashion, it had great music, and people my age can remember this and look back, and this is a love letter to what I think is the best decade of all time.
These flavors and more are made with super premium hard dip ice cream, which can also be turned into soft serve swirlies or shakes. If you want it, they'll make it. They also have a menu of specialty sundaes, some of which were designed by the employees, such as Beggin' for S'mores Sunday or Breakfast Club Sunday. You can find Rusty's Ice Cream Shop at 9171 Lima Road, Fort Wayne, Indiana. You can also visit his Facebook page or call Rusty at 765-969-1896. For Studio 415, I'm Robert Shear.
We are nearing the end of April and the weather is getting nicer and nicer. Studio 415 weather specialist Fu Lee is joining us now in the studio to let us know the forecast for the rest of the week.
Thanks, JP. I hope you all have enjoyed your first week back from spring break. We can expect that there will be snow in the forecast this week in the northwest region of America. The flurries will be carried to the Midwest and followed with a bit of precipitation. Taking a closer look into Indiana, the snow and rain will make its way from Illinois, hitting Fort Wayne to Indy and everything in between. Tuesday, shockingly, we are expected to see snowfall. Yes, snowfall, as the chances are 93%. It'll be a high of 41 degrees with a low about 30. The snow shouldn't stick, but I'd advise you guys to bundle up if you're going out. Into the rest of the week, Wednesday will follow the same trend as Tuesday. It'll be rainy with a high of 45, but the temperatures will drop to 22 as we dive into the night. We do hit 50 degrees Thursday, where it'll be partly cloudy, and we'll have a low of 30 degrees. An overview for Friday and into the weekend. Friday will clock in at a week high of 58. Enjoy your day off, get outside and do something active. Towards nightfall, it'll be 45 degrees. If anyone wants to host a bonfire and invite me, it'd be greatly appreciated. Saturday and Sunday, the temperatures will slightly drop from Friday. Saturday will be a high of 52 degrees and a low of 38 with rain in the forecast, while Sunday, it'll be partly cloudy. It'll be mid-50s, and as the day progresses, it'll drop to 37. Thanks for tuning in to Foo's Forecast one last time. That's all from me. Back to you, JP.
Charger Challenge host Andy Newman has hid items in the parking lot and challenged students to find them with clues. The first one to find them all wins. Let's throw it out to Andy Newman.
Welcome to Season 4, Week 11 of the Charger Challenge. I'm your host, Andy Newman, and today we're going to have 3 contestants running around the teacher's parking lot trying to find some certain items, all to win. the items are note cards, but the Studio 415 Cup.
My name is Wade Steinbarger, Hickory Center Elementary, and I'm gonna win because back in the day I had the best Hot Wheels collection.
Rylan Lockmueller, Huntertown Elementary, didn't think they were pushing me enough, so I transferred to Perry Hill, and I'm gonna win because a win for me is a win for Simon.
My name is Hunter Mertz. I attended the University of Cedar Canyon. I'm gonna win because I'm Wade's daddy.
All right, guys, we have hidden note cards around the parking lot. We have given you clues on those pieces of paper. It does not matter what order that you find them, bring them back to me. The first with 3 cards wins the whole thing. You guys ready? Run, look them up, go. All right, we have a cameraman following each of them here. Hunter is running. Hunter is looking. Wade is looking around. Each of them have 3 clues. The first one is pretty easy because it is the name and the color of the car. The second one, slightly difficult. The third one, the hardest. Wade is just mindlessly running around as of right now. Hunter's running around. Ryland seems to have found one. Ryland has found one. Looks like Ryland has found one. Hunter is looking around. I can't believe no one has found the easiest one yet. I think Wade might have. Yes. Is Wade over there? Wade is over there, I do believe. Wade might have one. All right. Wade is running around. Does Wade have one, Casey? Katie? Oh, yes. Wade has one. So Wade and Ryland both have one. Hunter, still running around. Hunter, do you have any? Hunter is screwed. Okay. Ryland is looking around trying to find some. I cannot believe Wade is the only one to have found the electric blue truck. I'm sorry. Ryland looks like he's found it. Oh, and Hunter and Ryland are zeroing in on the easiest one so far. Wade still has a leg up here. Wade is coming. Let's see, has Wade found any more? How many do you have, Wade? Oh,
Simon won!
Ooh, Ryland already won? What? After the challenge, Simon Jagger has finally won in the form of Ryland Lockmueller. Ryland, how do you feel for Simon right now?
Oh, I feel really good for Simon. I know he's been through a lot with his unathleticism, so it's good just to give him something.
I guess Simon is technically 1-5 now. Other guys, how do you feel? I thought you had a chance, but Ryland just killed it.
I feel cheated.
That's tough.
Call out my name, Charger Challenge.
And that's all we have today. Thanks for watching. If there's a story that you would like us to cover, please let us know. And for all of us here at Studio 415, have a great week, Carroll.
Sunny days and friendly smiles walk the halls with me. Students